Hello, welcome to another Monkeys Motors Monday morning vlog. So what have I been up to this week? Well, hopefully as you've seen, I've had quite a busy week. It has been my 52nd Monday morning vlog, so we celebrated a whole year of Monday morning vlogs with a rather controversial topic, but never mind. We then went on to have my job as a BMS video, so you got to see what I do as a biomedical scientist working within histopathology. So some of you might have found that interesting. I know a few work colleagues have found it quite interesting to be able to show their friends and family what they do all day. So it's quite hard to explain. That video, obviously, it was a bit rushed, a bit dumbed down just to try and keep the video short. If I wanted to do quite an in-depth talk about the whole process, it'd probably take like 10 videos. And then we had the Q&A video where I answered the questions that you guys and girls left for me. Thank you very much for leaving those questions. Obviously wouldn't have been able to make the video without you. I didn't think it turned out too bad. Turns out apparently I can't read very well, but other than that, it seemed to go okay. The lighting's a bit shit, I know, but the joys of having a bedroom in a basement is you don't get a lot of natural light, so I had to kind of find a lamp and have it 6 inches in front of my face with the GoPro strapped to the pole. And then also unexpectedly on Sunday we ended up making the first ever Monkeys Motors maintenance video. Changed the battery. The bike still started today, first time, no funny weird sounds, just barked straight into life, so pretty chuffed with myself still. The only cock up with that video was the GoPro, the face cam. It was still set on normal 1080p from when I recorded the Q&A video rather than the super view mode that you can do. So I lost a bit of the vertical field of view, so that's why my face seems a bit zoomed in. You can't see as much when I'm dicking about in the bike. Never mind, live and learn. Try and remember these things for future. And yeah, that's been it, my super busy week. Don't get used to that. It's we're back to normal scheduling now. You'll get one, if you're lucky, 2 videos a week. Should we run over some kids? Probably should have let them go for their own safety, but fuck it. Anyway, what's today's story? So, sticky rug. I think that's what the title will be. Sticky rug. Sounds good, doesn't it? Right, so in the kitchen we've got a kind of a laminate flooring, and then Emma's had this rug rolled up in one of our spare rooms that she's not keen on, but she thought she'd test it out. So she laid it down in the kitchen. It'd been there for about 3 months maybe, and then she decided, nah, she doesn't like it. Asked me to just, pick it up, roll it up, we can take it to the dump. So I bend down, grab the corner of, what looks like quite a light, harmless rug, lift in a, twisting, jerking motion and fucking do my back in. What the fuck? It's like super glued to the floor. So I'm like, seriously, what? And she's like, oh yeah, no, I remember. That rug, it's got this like double-sided tape stuff on the bottom. She put it on there years ago when she had the rug in her old house. And oh, it's a bit sunny. Yeah, and used it to stick it to the carpet where she had it, and it kind of, stopped it slipping around. But she forgot to mention this to me. And she also forgot to mention that, when she then removed the rug from said carpet, it fucking destroyed the carpet. It just kind of left this irremovable residue, and she had to have the entire carpet replaced. So, then after applying much brute force and swearing, we managed to rip up this carpet off the kitchen floor. You see that it's left behind about 8-inch thick, 4-foot long strips of this sticky fucking God knows what special rug to carpet adhesive, and it's just like the stickiest thing you've ever seen in your life. I don't even know what it could be made out of. It was just like permanently bonded to the floor. Like the laminate's got this slight texture to it to kind of imitate wood, and it was just in all nooks and crannies and cracks, and it was just impossible to get off. We tried everything, so like scraping it with a knife, that really did fuck all. It was like stronger than steel. Boiling water poured on it, that did fuck all. Neat washing up liquid, didn't do shit. in the end, the only thing that kind of began to touch the surface was if you got a wet towel, laid it on top of a bit of the glue and then ironed it. The steam then kind of heated up the glue enough that you could then take a fucking sharp knife and kind of scrape it off. And that did look like it was taking it up. It was coming off in quite big clumps. It took fucking ages though, having to iron each little 3-inch, you know, iron the little 3-inch strip and then quickly scrape it up before it cooled and set again. Absolute fucking nightmare. And then that was done. We thought, cool, we've finally done it. But then as you walked around in the kitchen, your feet were still sticking to the floor. And then if you kind of used a torch, you could kind of see where the laminate wasn't shiny, and there was still this kind of almost invisible layer of glue on the floor, causing it to be like unimaginably sticky still. So after like 20 minutes of Googling, the solution was found: WD-40. Intense amounts, like a whole can's worth of WD-40. If you kind of doused the glue in it, it dissolved it, and you had to quickly wipe it up. And if you didn't wipe it up thoroughly, you were just spreading it out. You know, you'd spray it with WD-40, the glue would melt, you'd wipe it about into a nice puddle, then it was kind of, WD-40 would evaporate and you'd be left with this big disc of glue. Fuck me. So eventually we got it all. And then obviously we went from having a sticky kitchen floor to the slipperiest fucking floor you've ever stood on in your life. But like for the next week, it was like you walk in there with socks and bam, you're on the floor. It's like ice skating. It was fucking ridiculous. But anyway, give me something to moan about. So, thanks for watching this 53rd Monday morning vlog. See you next time. Hello. So yeah, I'd arranged to meet you here halfway between our houses. I've been waiting about 1/4 hour. So now I'm going to come looking for you. I'm hoping I'm just going to see you come the other way. You just got held up or something. But I did just hear sirens off in the distance.